What's up, JC? Wrong Strong. We're going on some Miami Vice shit today. Back in the day, Go Fast Boats was a drug smuggling vessel of choice in many parts of the world. But the boats are able to be detected by radar just like planes. And with the time, technology got better, the radar coverage got even better. So there always has to be Plan B, Plan C, and Plan D when you're a smuggler. Let's get into this video. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. I've been serious lately. You guys noticed that? I don't know. I haven't been told you guys I'm bipolar. I'm happy, I'm sad. Sometimes I'm whatever. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, leave a message. If you are part of the Wrong Strong family, welcome back, Raza. The Suburban has left the building. In 2015, a cargo of 7.7 tons, that's 17,000 pounds, was seized on a semi-submersible submarine. Yes, you heard right, a submarine. Semi-submersible just means that it sits like not all the way to the top, but not all the way to the bottom. It's right in the middle. So it's very, very hard to detect. You have better luck with an aircraft, but even like that, they paint them blue and stuff like that so they can look just like anything moving through the sea. So Plan B is when you have this much money coming in, you have to have Plan A, Plan B, Plan C, and Plan D. This is the car, the truck, the plane, the boat, and now submarines. You guys think I'm playing, but this is for real. In 1988, the first man-made submarine was found off the coast of Florida. And it was one of those submarines that actually got pulled by a boat. So it stayed underwater, but they pulled it with a rope through underneath the water into the boat. And that's how they moved it, towing the submarine from Colombia to pretty much Florida. It's a new time and a new age. And smugglers have new ways of moving stuff, ideas. And when the money is coming in, there's really nothing you really can't buy. I mean, money talks, bullshit walk. By 2008, authorities were spotting anywhere from 10 per month. But only were detecting and intercepting one. That's 9 getting away. People that have been in the game know that you don't always win in this game. Sometimes you have to take losses. So I'm pretty sure they were prepared to lose 1 out of 10. I think that's actually pretty good odds. Taking losses is a must. If you guys have watched Queen of the South, I'm actually going to drop the video about her real life story, who she really was. I mean, in the series, they show how she takes losses, but they make it's too much. That she takes like loss after loss. There's a problem happening one after another. But I'll drop the video this week about who she really was and what it was to take a loss like that. But what I'm saying, when you're moving this much cargo, think about it. You're coasting. It was said that it cost about $2 million to actually build one of these submarines, right? But you're moving anywhere from 6 to 15 tons. Now, if you do the math, that's anywhere from $200 to $600 million. The main use of this vessel is to make that money. So $2 million is really nothing compared to 200 and 600. I mean, it's chump change pretty much. Some of these vessels, are constructed just to be used one, and they're dumped. Their main purpose is to get the cocaine from Colombia to Mexico. And I've told you guys on my previous videos, back in the day when I was working, doing this job, getting the work from Mexico to United States, the hardest part was getting it out of Mexico. The easy part came when I got to the United States. So what these guys are doing is they're transporting, there's so many rivers from Colombia that lead into the sea that it's pretty easy to get somewhere in the jungle, load it up, and then go into one of these rivers and actually land in the sea and get all the way around into California or Mexico. The main objective, obviously, like I said, is getting the cocaine from Colombia to Mexico, which often then is transported overland to the U.S. I've said it before. 33 submarines have been intercepted in 2019, so that means it's going up. They're constructing more and more and more. It's like 3 per month in 1 year. Come on, guys. It's a lot easier to move a ton of cocaine by sea under the water than it is on a plane or in a truck. It's the easiest way. Ever since they started checking the freight, like on planes and everything like that, because before, this is why I say that with time, it's changed with time, because back in the day, people you guys watched that movie Blow, right? Where he used to fly the suitcases of weed from where he was at, California, to New York, to New Jersey, and all that, because it was easy because they weren't checking bags. It wasn't like it is now. Same thing with people were mailing it out through the mail or transporting it in their trunk like nothing. It was easy to move it around. Now with different times come different measures. So this is why the whole game has changed. It's not what it used to be. These submarines are built of fiberglass now. Back in the day it was wood. Fiberglass is nearly impossible to detect by anything. So they're building these submarines, and like I said, some of them are actually just being used one time. Some of them are being used 2 or 3 times. They've discovered some of them with some kind of metal that they put on there so it doesn't like corrode with the sea and all that stuff. But it's such a huge money maker that it's never going to stop. And this is what I mean with all the stuff that's being constructed. I'm going to have a video also on these tanks that the cartel in Mexico builds off of SUVs and just regular trucks, where they make them, bulletproof. When I was working for the family that I was working for in Mexico, we had a altercation with the army, and it's gonna be on my book, but they, pulled the mat off the back of the truck, and I had never seen, that's the biggest gun I've ever seen in my whole life. And every time it went off, it was the loudest noise I've ever heard. And I talk a little bit more about it in my book, but they have the money to do this stuff and buy it. When you're making millions and millions of dollars, you have the money to buy this stuff. So, times have changed. Smuggling routes have changed. Back in the day, it was the Colombians that controlled all the routes, and Florida was the main route into the United States. Now it's Mexico. Mexico is the 80% of the bridge now. So this is why all the stuff is coming through Mexico. I'm also going to make a video, the difference between the Colombian cartels and the Mexican cartels, the difference in the violence and everything that came with how they were doing business. But that's just me, man. You know what my channel's about. My name is JC. I am Wrong Strong. My life was a trip, and this is why I talk about what I talk about, because I lived most of it. I leave you with this message. Everyone has a purpose in life. I believe that this one's mine. Sharing my story. Just telling people not to go down that route and, live a different life. Everybody has a purpose in life. We are all given dreams for a reason, not just to have them or talk about them, or even just read about them. I've met a lot of people that read books about their dreams but never actually try to live their dream. So I leave you with my story, man. And like I said, your past did not define you. Be who you meant to be. And we only have one life, but if you live it right, that's all you need. Don't judge no one. Give somebody a hug. Stay in your lane, and always live savage. I'll see you on the rebound.